Welcome to Creationist Icons. Enemies of science and evolution return again and again to the same few arguments and examples, no matter how many times their claims are debunked. In this video, I will look at a specific example of such a creationist icon, the Archaeopteryx. Since Charles Darwin proposed that all life on Earth derives from a common ancestor, the theory of evolution predicts that evidence of transitional species will be found, linking the diverse types of modern animals to one another. No creationist could ever dream of the existence of such a thing as a transitional species. It runs counter to their claim that all species that exist today always existed exactly as they are found today. Darwin's The Origin of Species was published in 1859. Archaeopteryx, half reptile, half bird, was discovered in 1863. This fossil animal, thought to have lived 150 million years ago, predating recognizably modern fossil birds by some 65 million years. Prediction fulfilled, and the theory of evolution was vindicated. It became necessary for creationists to do one of two things: accept the fact of evolution or deny the fact of the Archaeopteryx. While most mainstream religions have accepted the truths revealed by science about evolution, there remain some extremist holdouts. These creationist agitators continue to deny and dispute evolution despite the ever-accumulating mountain of evidence. Creationists maintain that Archaeopteryx is merely an ordinary bird, and that it is not a transitional form. This video takes a close look at Archaeopteryx and the evidence that it is indeed neither wholly reptile nor wholly bird. 1. Feathers. Feathers are the diagnostic feature of modern birds, as no other modern animal has them. However, several extinct species of dinosaurs have lately been discovered bearing feathers, showing more strong links between living birds and extinct dinosaurs. 2. The hallux. Whether this toe is reversed, as in modern perching birds, or not, is a subject of some scientific controversy. If yes, it is a trait of both modern bird and extinct dinosaurs. If not, it is more commonly a dinosaur trait. Furcula. The furcula, or wishbone, is formed of two clavicles fused in the middle line. Until recently, it wasn't known that theropod dinosaurs possessed clavicles at all. However, such furculas have been discovered in some species of theropod dinosaur, another bird-dinosaur link. 4. The pubis. Elongated pubis directed backward is a typical feature of birds, but one also shared by some theropod dinosaurs. We can count this as yet another link between Archaeopteryx's dinosaur ancestors and bird descendants. The bill or beak. The premaxilla does not have a keratinized covering. Thus Archaeopteryx has no beak or bill as in modern birds. All modern birds have them, so this is certainly no ordinary bird. 6. Trunk region vertebra. In Archaeopteryx, the vertebrae in the trunk region are free, not fused as in modern birds, making Archaeopteryx more flexible, like a reptile, than modern birds. 7. Pneumatic bones. The bones of Archaeopteryx appear to have air sacs as found in modern birds, a trait not shared with any other modern animals, but found in some dinosaurs. 8. Pubic shafts. In Archaeopteryx, the pubic shafts are plate-like, with a slightly angled transverse cross-section. This is a characteristic shared with dromaeosaurs, but not with other dinosaurs or modern birds. 9. Cerebral hemispheres. In birds, the cerebral hemispheres are stout, while in Archaeopteryx they are long and slender, as in reptiles. 10. Neck attachment to skull. Unlike birds, where the skull is attached to the neck from below, Archaeopteryx has its neck attachment in the rear, as found in dinosaurs. 11. Cervical vertebra facets. Archaeopteryx has simple concave articular facets, as in archosaurs. Modern birds have saddle-shaped facets. This makes Archaeopteryx more like a dinosaur than a bird. 12. Tail. Birds have a short tail with the caudal vertebra fused into a pygostyle. Archaeopteryx has a long, bony tail with many free vertebra up to the tip, more reptilian than bird. 13. Teeth. Premaxilla and maxilla bones bear teeth. Bird embryos form tooth buds but do not actually produce teeth. No modern birds possess teeth. Evolution can easily account for this, while creationism cannot. 14. Ribs. The ribs of the Archaeopteryx are slender, without joints, and do not articulate with the sternum. Birds have stout ribs with braces between them, and do articulate with the sternum. 15. Pelvic girdle and femur joint. Here Archaeopteryx shows its true transitional nature. While the pelvic girdle is similar to archosaur girdles, the backward-pointing pubis looks toward the modern bird. 16. The sacrum. The vertebra developed for the attachment of the pelvic girdle occupies 6 vertebrae in Archaeopteryx, the same as in reptiles and ornithopod dinosaurs. The bird sacrum covers between 11 to 23 vertebrae. Metacarpals. The metacarpals, or hands in Archaeopteryx, are free and the wrist joint is flexible, just as found in reptiles. In birds, these are all fused together. 18. Nasal opening. Typical of reptiles, but not of birds, the nasal opening is far forward and separated from the eye. 19. Humerus. The deltoid ridge of the humerus in Archaeopteryx faces anteriorly, as do the radial and ulnar condyles. This is also typical of reptiles and not of birds. 20. Claws. The Archaeopteryx has claws on 3 unfused digits. No modern adult bird has 3 claws, nor do they possess unfused digits. In the embryonic stage, birds do exhibit claws, which are lost by the time they leave the egg. Evolution can explain this, while creationism cannot account for it. 21. Fibula. Typical in character of reptiles, the fibula in Archaeopteryx is equal in length to the tibia and the leg. In birds, the fibula is shortened and reduced. 22. Metatarsals. In modern adult birds, these foot bones are fused to form the tarsometatarsus. However, in bird embryos, they are initially separate, as in adult Archaeopteryx. Why make them initially free, only to fuse them later? Creationists have no answer. 23. Gastralia. Gastralia are ventral ribs, elements of dermal bones in the wall of the abdomen. Typical of reptiles, these are absent in birds. Yet another feature of Archaeopteryx which links it to birds' ancestors, the reptiles. Thus, of these 23 features of the Archaeopteryx, the fossil animal creationists dismiss as simply another ordinary bird, 19 are purely reptilian, and the remaining 4 are features modern birds share with dinosaurs. Thus, if you see one of these hanging around your backyard bird feeder, call the newspapers. You have more than an ordinary bird on your hands. It is a link between extinct dinosaurs and modern birds, solid evidence that Darwin was right after all.